Welcome back. You're watching Startup Central with me, Nayantara, working from home. This is the only show of its kind on Indian television dedicated to startups, innovation, technology, disruption. You name it, it's here every weekday at 6 p.m. My next guest is a Google incubated startup that has come out with a product in the business of giving all you parents an easier life by paying the school fees upfront, a repayment cycle of 3 to 6 months. And this startup, Financepeer, says it has no hidden charges, no zero interest. How is this even possible? Does it sound too good to be true? Let me go across to the CEO and co-founder Rohit, who's going to be talking to us about this. Rohit, hi, welcome to Startup Central.
Nayantara, how are
How is
you?
this possible? How do you make money?
No, it is
I'm
completely
great. I'm
possible.
wondering how you make money.
This is more as an I wouldn't say it's a not-for-profit solution. It's a
Tell us
for-profit
how.
impact solution. Yeah, I'll explain it, right? So
Okay.
what
Okay,
we
so
are doing,
yeah,
yeah,
go ahead.
okay, great. So what FinancePay is doing basically is, in a very simple language, it's for every parent. The message is simple. You're getting rewarded for paying your education fees via FinancePay. And how are they getting rewarded? Basically, there are three steps, right? First is there's a zero interest, zero cost EMI option. So you can pay, suppose your fees is 1 lakh, you can just pay 1,333 per month with no additional cost attached. Second, we also give a free of cost insurance. So if something happens to the breadwinner parent in terms of accidental death, then we sponsor the kids' education not only for that year, but for all the remaining years. And third is we also give reward points in the form of finance per currency called FP coins. For every 1 lakh rupees of fees, we give reward points worth 10 to 15,000 rupees, which the parents can use to purchase alternate education products like buy books from Crossword or purchase a top product, a Genius, etc. Right? So it becomes a win-win situation for the parent. But on the other hand, we take discounts from the school. It's not much amount that discount that we take. But the idea is on behalf of parents, we pay the entire year fees to the school on day one and we collect it from the parents in an EMI manner. So if the school has a collection of say 50 crores or so, they will get that 46, 47 crores on day one. Right? That's the benefit. And the discount that we take from the school gives us a revenue.
Okay. Okay, that's really great to hear. So that's your business model. And are you going to scale this up from schools to, let's say, colleges, medical institutions, architecture schools? Are you going to go beyond that? Is this just the start?
Yes, absolutely right. This is just the start. So we started with the kindergarten to 12 segment last year, but this year we have started with colleges, universities, and also a lot of content platforms. So, for example, we have paired up with DY Patil University. We have also paired up with Graphic Era and others. Right? So we have already extended this product into the college segment as well, because there are a lot of parents in the college segment which need this EMI option. And during the COVID phase, it is really helping both the parents and the education institution, which includes schools and colleges both. If you look at how we want to expand, it's not just K-12 and colleges that we want to do, but we are also bringing in new products. So today we give the entire learning management solution as one product, free of cost to the schools, which helps them to teach actively, teach in an engaging fashion with the parents, right? And we don't charge for it. So we are giving in the technological and financial solutions to the institutions, as well as we are arranging the financing portion for different courses, be it an online or an offline course as well. And in product wise, that is how we plan to expand, take over entire infrastructure, technology infrastructure, and the financial infrastructure of education systems. And very soon we'll plan to expand geography wise as well.
So you think based on your revenue model, this is scalable even when you go for higher education? Because right now I would imagine, and pardon me if I'm being presumptuous, that the 9 lakh students, families that have availed of this would perhaps be for the more expensive private schools and boarding schools. I'm assuming that, and pardon me if I'm being presumptuous.
Yeah, so see, you're partly correct, but our product, if you look at it, when we term it as a zero interest or a zero cost EMI, it is a convenience based product. Like I said, it's just a rewarding experience of paying your fees by finance bill. So it's not charging any interest on you. So it's not a need based loan product, it's a convenience based product. So we have parents of premium schools which has bank balances in crores of rupees, and they still end up taking our product to pay the fees. It's very simple. If you consider purchasing an Apple phone or a Android phone and you take an EMI option to purchase, it's not that you don't have the funds, but you still end up purchasing in an EMI manner because it's convenient. Similarly, the concept is quite same here. It's on the convenience base that we're looking at. And we have schools which have a fee of around 30 to 40,000 per annum, two schools which have fees of around 20 to 15 lakhs per annum as well. So we have the entire spectrum there, and we cater to both sides. And city-wise, we are already there in more than 47 cities. So we don't only look at tier 1 cities, we also look at tier 2, tier 3 categories. And we arrange for financing in the tier 2, tier 3 cities as well. So it's not really only looking at premium schools. It's majorly looking at quality of education, but the fees need not always be beyond a lakh or beyond 2 lakhs as such.
You know, if anything that has really picked up in COVID-19, it has of course been Edtech, a big winner, the new normal, perhaps is going to stay here whenever we find a vaccine and whenever it's safe to go back to the times that we were in pre-corona. Would you look at that as well, Edtech? Because, you know, you're a Google incubated company, you're into tech, you know, and it's not as if all these Edtech companies offer very cheap solutions either.
Yeah, absolutely right. First of all, COVID has brought in a lot of opportunities as well. Of course, there's some industries which has not seen the good path. But in our case, we have increased our partnership exponentially. So we were like 47 schools a year back where we started this model. In the month of February, we were like 500 schools. Today, we are more than 2,000 schools that we are working with, right? So in the past 4 5 months, we have drastically increased. But on the edtech portion as well, so we are not purely opposed to financing. Like I said, it's a rewarding experience for the parent. And this comes in the format of other features. So we have our own learn feature, which is an aggregation. It's a Netflix for education that we have created, which has all kind of learning platform, be it a coding platform, extra skills like singing, music, or even career advice, expert advice. So we have integrated all those platforms into one. So when a parent is just paying fees by us, no, he's actually also availing all other learn facilities. So we have actually created a good aggregation of all such models. And if you purchase these systems from a platform, you get it at nearly 30-40% cheaper than the market rate. Right? So that kind of an edtech platform is a part of our entire tech play. So I wouldn't say it's a pure finance
Let me
play.
just come in there.
Yeah.
Let me just come in. There's apologies for interjecting because we're running out of time, and I really wanted to ask you this one question, and it'll be my last one. Did you see a surge in traffic during the lockdown, during COVID-19? The reason I'm asking this is because it's very unfortunate. Because of what has happened, a lot of parents have lost their jobs or they've had salary cuts. They obviously don't want that to impact their children's education. Did you see a spin-off of that, a domino effect when it comes to your startup?
Absolutely. We actually have seen a huge surge, I would say, both in terms of parent acquisition and in terms of schools. In terms of schools, it has been an exponential increase from 500 to 1,500 school added in the less than 3 months. Right? So that's an exponential increase that we have seen. And in terms of parent, we have seen more than 2 times the number of applications coming to us every month. Right? So the number of parents now applying is much larger. And the schools supporting us in this phase is also growing quite fast. So I would say everything has grown by 2 to 2.5 times for us in the past few months.
Okay, with that, we're completely out of time. Thanks so much for joining us here. Here's wishing you all the very best as Financepeer, incubated by Google, trying to make your lives much easier, but not just financially, but also when it comes to mentorship and the right career advice and all of that. Ladies and gentlemen, we are out of time. Many thanks for tuning in. We'll be back tomorrow at 6 p.m.